try and stop the fight. Yes. There was no alternative, really, was there?
No, he goes back to the corner, and there's nothing to be gained. His arms don't look right. They've sagged. He's actually sagged in the corner. And his trainer should have, immediately when he was walking back corner, for me, his trainer should have been, that's enough. You know, my man is completely spent. Nobody will know the fighter as well as his trainer will know him. And when he's walking back that corner, he looked completely spent out. And, you know, the good thing is he lives to fight another day, and hopefully, you know, we will see the best of him coming on now. And like I say, it's all experience.
23, isn't it?
He's a baby, and you know, everything in this boxing business is all about experience.
Thanks, Tony. Well, stay tuned after the break. More action from Newcastle, including 2 explosive fights from our undercard. Welcome back now for the best of the rest from Newcastle. And we saw John Lewis Dickinson stop the previously unbeaten Stephen Simmons in 8 rounds. Now for his younger brother, Travis. Also a prizefighter champion, but down a division at light heavyweight. He's hoping to impress here against Mustafa Chadlioui, a Moroccan based in Spain.
Second zone, round 1.
An 8-rounder then for Travis Dickinson, who's already seen what brother John Lewis has done. Can he do something similar to Mustafa Chadlioui here from Spain via Morocco? He's certainly got considerable height and reach advantages. But the Moroccan, or the Spaniard, I suppose we should call him, because he's based in Barcelona these days, a bit of an unknown quantity. The only time he's travelled, he went to Finland and lost on points. His wins have all come at home, but worth pointing out, Jim, if you dig into his record, those 4 wins, his opponents didn't have a victory between them. So to say he's been boxing at a very low level is an understatement, and Dickinson really ought to be able to handle him with ease.
Well, at least it looks lively, Chadlioui, so maybe we're going to see a bit of a show anyway. So, upper body movement, trying to get close. We'll find out shortly how much of an idea of the game he has. But as I say, lively. And cheeky little right. Oh, there's
another one. Hello. And an uppercut getting through there as well. And then a few body shots. This is a very positive start from the mystery man.
Well, I don't know how much he's brought with him, Nick, but he's going to make his presence felt in the early stages. I think Dickinson's pride is hurt there, boxing at home. He wants to land a big shot of his own, so he just wants to settle down. This fellow's got a weird style. He's shifty. Clever move, yep, nothing wrong with that, yes.
He was well out of range with his jab, Dickinson, and got caught with a sneaky counter.
This guy
caught with another right hand,
yep,
as Dickinson misses with his own.
Knows what he's doing, Nick, yep. Some cheeky little clever moves, and Dickinson has walked right onto them.
And he's starting to have a bit of fun here now, Chadlioui. Look at this. He got in first anyway. He was trying to draw the lead. When it didn't come, he said, well, I'll just throw my own.
His defensive boxing's nice.
Well, he's making Dickinson miss badly here, isn't he?
Yeah, you know, he's just leaning forward, offering his chin, and then just swaying it out of harm's way when the punches come. Then...
Oh, and he's got him. Oh, boy. Who saw this coming? And he's in bad shape here, Travis Dickinson. Absolutely gone. What a stunner. An absolute stunner. Nobody knew anything about Mustafa Chadlioui. It was the most average, ordinary-looking record you could imagine. Nothing that would scare you. They've obviously brought him over for what they thought would be a bit of a workout, and he made Travis Dickinson look ordinary, and then he's knocked him stone cold. Unbelievable.
Well, Nick, I wouldn't quite say that I like the look of him straight away, but I like the fact that he was sharp-looking, he was shifty, he was cheeky. You know, he was unorthodox. You knew he was doing it in the first right hand he threw was a beauty. So we thought Dickinson could have some problems here, but I mean, Dickinson is really spaced out there. He doesn't quite know what hit him or where he is. That was a terrific performance, and what a shocker.
Generous applause as well for the visitor from this Newcastle crowd. Well, the warning signs had been coming for Travis Dickinson. He was reaching, he was out of range, he was getting caught with counters and with lead-offs, and then suddenly this.
See, he was beaten to the punch a couple of times, and I think boxing at home, he was embarrassed, he was angry, he was frustrated. He wanted to get his own back. A little bit of the macho come in, but bang, that was a good solid shot, and then here we come. bang, just glanced off the front of his chin, then the left hook on the way over, which was perfectly legal. He was on the way down, but you can see here he did not know where he was. Legs wouldn't work, managed to get himself upright, but no question he was in no condition to continue. See that one, you just saw it kind of bouncing off the point of his chin, then the left hook as he headed to the floor. Terrific finish, terrific punching, but a bit of a disaster for the local man, I'm afraid.
And the only time he's lost before this one, Travis Dickinson as well, was when he was outpointed by Bob Ajisaf. Absolutely no disgrace in losing to the British champion. But this has stunned and shocked him. He's just, while we're looking at these replays, Jim, he's just looked at his trainer, Ronnie Rowe, and they're both just shaking their heads at each other. He looks more embarrassed than anything. Just caught stone cold, reaching, trying to do too much. As you say, it was a bit of the hometown thing going on there as well, but who knew that Mustafa Chadlioui had power and timing like that? This bloke, his face says it all. We're all stunned by that one.
Well, a real upset and a shattering